What's good, Steelers Nation? How y'all doing? How y'all doing it, man? As y'all can see, I'm outside of my little porch, wanted to come out here and get some little air. Today, we talking about what the Steelers need to do to fix everything. Everything, to fix the whole team, the staff, everything. We talking about what the Pittsburgh Steelers need to do to fix to just turn this ship around, man, starting week 4. Starting week 4, we got to turn this ship around. Just so I can keep a little order, I'm probably going to do it position by position. So I ain't even going to waste y'all time. We're going to hop right into this. Obviously, we starting with Ben Roethlisberger, yo. We're going to start with the offensive side first. Matt Canada, he plays the calls that Big Ben Roethlisberger are comfortable with. Now, just off that pisses me off. Because you should be calling the plays for us to win games, not to make Big Ben Roethlisberger comfortable. Yes, our quarterback needs to be comfortable. Yes, I get it. Big Ben, veteran quarterback, what he's in his 18th, 19th year, franchise quarterback, arguably probably the best franchise quarterback the Steelers have had. You can argue Terry Bradshaw too, but I get it. We want to cater to Big Ben. It's his last year. We gotta call the plays that Big Ben is comfortable with. But it's to a point, we're in the season where we should be calling plays to win games. And that's it. Big Ben should have no problem with that. We're sitting at 1-3 right now. Obviously, the plays that Big Ben is comfortable with ain't working. So, Matt Canada, we got to switch that up. We got to switch this whole game plan up. Because, obviously, this offense ain't working. Like, it's something going on. It's not working. On to Big Ben with some more stuff, man. You gotta get right, Ben. You gotta get right. I know you don't got the arm you used to have. I know you don't got the mobility or the strength you used to have when you was 25 compared to 39. Shit, even 4 years ago, that season when we went like 9-6-1, and I think, was Juju a rookie? I think Juju might have been a rookie, and he went off that season, had 1,000 yards. I think Antonio Brown also had 1,000 yards that season. That season we played the Saints, and Juju fumbled at the end of the game that season. That was a rough season for us, but it was a lot of ups though. We started off corny that season. Shit, even the season when Ben Roethlisberger went out, we started off I believe we started off 1-5 that season, and we turned it around, finished 8-8, almost getting into the playoffs. So, look, Ben, we got to get it together, man. Like, this offense is too talented. We're getting carried by Najee Harris, a rookie. Najee Harris is a damn workhorse. But we got too much talent at the receiver position. We got Juju, who you overthrew 2 times last week for what could have been potentially 2 touchdowns. One would have been a touchdown. The other one possibly. Overthrowing James Washington in the Bengals game. That's a touchdown. We got Chase Claypool. We got Deontay Johnson. We got Eric Ebron. When he catches the ball, he makes plays. We got Pat Freiermuth, which I think we should really include into this offense more. Like, Ben, as a leader, you got to figure something out, bro. I get it. Maybe your internal clock is starting to speed up now because you don't know when you're going to get hit with this O-line. And actually, the O-line played their best game against the Packers. But we're going to get to them. I'm not going to move too fast. But all I'm going to say for Big Ben is, look, I know you're 39, bro, but you got to make these plays. Everybody's seen it on Sunday. You've been getting made fun of all year. You have to make these plays. Please. Because they're not hard. I don't know if you're just thinking too much. I don't know if you're just in a slump, if you're just overshooting. But you got to make these plays. Obviously, you're going to be our quarterback for the rest of the year. The Steelers said we are never benching Ben Roethlisberger. It will never get to that point. So, obviously, we rocking with you for the season. But you got to play right. You got to be right, Ben. You got to be right. Now, I've already spent 5 minutes talking about Ben. So, we're going to move on to the rest of the team. I don't want this video to be like a 20-minute video now. But, Ben, my final words for you is just do better. Concentrate, bro. Because when you're Ben, we can win games. Moving on to the O-line. The O-line played their best game against the Green Bay Packers. Kevin Dotson went down with injury, but I believe he came back. To me, Dan Moore played a pretty decent game. Kendrick Green played a decent game. Now, on that play where Big Ben got strip sacked, Trey Turner got beat bad. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I do not like Trey Turner at all, especially since that little spitting incident in the Raiders game. I don't like Trey Turner, bro. He's a veteran. On the other side, Chooks was out with a concussion, so Joe Haig had to play. We need to give Joe Haig some more time because he did his thing. He did his thing on Sunday. And y'all know how I feel about Chooks. To me, he's trash. Chooks is trash. I already told y'all. He shows me nothing. I don't see no improvement. I don't see no capability of him being better. We got to get Joe Haig some more time because he filled in perfectly for Chooks. And he did his part. I see the offensive line is starting to gel now. That was their best game they played. That was the best game they played against the Green Bay Packers. So if we can keep having games like that and keep improving each game, then cool. Maybe we just had to give it some time with the O-line. They're young. They're new. Everybody on that O-line is new except for Chooks. Literally every single person. And Kevin Dotson, but he's only been here for 2 years. So that's all I got to say about the O-line, man. Moving on to the running backs. I have nothing to say. I literally have nothing to say. Najee Harris is a workhorse. He's a beast. He does everything he's supposed to. He does everything he can. He fights for every yard. He tries. He's just a beast. Now, one thing I will say, I hope we can get Anthony McFarland back either this week or next week because that will really open up the offensive playbook. And we need to start running screens. And we'll have an extra explosive guy, Anthony McFarland. He's very fast. Matt Canada was his coach when he went to Maryland. So that could really open up the playbook, not only just for the running backs, but for Ben also. That could give him another reliable option. We can start running bubble screens. We can start running running back screens. And yeah, but that's really all I got to say about the running backs. Najee Harris is a workhorse. He's a beast. Goes out there and does what he has to do. Anthony McFarland. Hopefully he can come back. Benny Snell. Honestly, I think we should trade Benny Snell. We can get a lot of value out of Benny Snell. I think we should be rocking with Najee, Ballage, and Anthony McFarland. Hopefully he'll come back in the next 1 or 2 weeks. And yeah, that'll open up the playbook. Moving on to the wide receivers, man. I really don't have a problem with the wide receivers. It's really just Ben. But I will get on one guy, Deontay Johnson. You got to concentrate more, bro. You have to concentrate. Because I did see a drop or two in that Green Bay game. That play where we needed that first down, you had the first down, then you started running back. You got to concentrate, bro. All you got to do is lean forward. There was no reason for you to run back. You had the first down. You had it locked up, bro. I always said if Deontay Johnson can get his concentration right, he could be a top receiver in the league. Even when he doesn't have his concentration right, he's putting up big numbers. But he can do even better. So that's all I got to say about Deontay Johnson and the receivers. I'm actually include the tight ends in here too. Eric Ebron, you already know how I feel about Eric Ebron. I want him off my team, but he hasn't been disappointing me lately. Pat Freiermuth easily needs to move into the number 1 spot when we do get rid of Eric Ebron if we don't re-sign him. And we need to use the man because that man is too talented. He was literally the second best tight end in the draft, right behind Kyle Pitts. Pat Freiermuth has to be used. Please, because when he is used, he's going to make a play. He's going to score. He's going to do what he has to do. He's a great tight end blocker. He's just all over the field. He's helping out. It's just good seeing that. So moving on, we need to get Pat Freiermuth more involved. Now I told you this video is just about me telling you how we can improve in every aspect each week, because that's what's going to happen. We got to improve in every aspect each week. And another way we can improve on the offensive side is 4th down conversions. If I see one more under route, if I see one more flat, if I see one more 1-yard pass on 4th and 4, 4th and 10, I'm going to freak the fuck out. I'm going to just completely freak the fuck out. And sorry for my language, but it is ridiculous. It's ridiculous how we're going for it on 4th and 4, 4th and 1, 4th and 10, and Big Ben is not even thinking about looking at anybody else. He's throwing the ball right to Najee Harris. And Najee Harris be right next to him, and Najee Harris get blown up. He's throwing a 1-yard pass to Juju. Juju at least trying to extend for it. If I see that shit one more time, we're going to have a problem. Because that that's just fucking ridiculous. We should not be going out there and doing that. You got to take a shot downfield or at least take a shot over the damn 1st-yard line. Like, bro, like he's literally not looking. Y'all can go watch the tape. He's not looking at nobody else. Soon as that 4th down starts, he's looking at Najee Harris. Stop that shit, Ben. Stop that shit, please. Coach T, draw something better up, please. Because that 4th down conversion shit sucks. It's terrible. It's not going to work. We literally did it. We literally did it 3 weeks in a row. Did it in the Bengals game. The shit didn't work. Did it in the Raiders game. The shit didn't work. We did it twice in the Green Bay game. It doesn't work. Stop doing that shit. That shit pisses me the fuck off. Like, stop that shit, please. Now moving on to the defensive side. I'm going to tell y'all how the Steelers literally wasted a draft pick. This is what I'm going to start with. The Steelers literally wasted a draft pick. So I know how we drafted Quincy Roche. When the preseason was over, we put him on the practice squad. Giants pick him up. Right? Jameer Jones balled out in preseason, so Jameer Jones beat him to a roster spot, right? Last week, we cut Jameer Jones. I don't know why. I don't know why we would cut Jameer Jones. But we cut Jameer Jones. He plays for the Rams now. Guess what he did last night against the Seahawks? He had a block punt. Block punt. We let 2 talented men go. And we wasted a draft pick. Because Quincy Roche is gone. And then we released the man who we replaced him with. So we wasted a draft pick. And we got rid of a talented guy in Jameer Jones. Had a block punt last night, literally. It's crazy. But it is what it is. That's the Steelers for you. Moving on to this defensive side. I hear a lot of people out here saying, I'm going to start from the top. I hear a lot of people out here saying that Minka's not doing nothing this year. I'm here to tell y'all like this, man. Y'all are delusional. Just because the man is not out there racking up picks, not getting forced fumbles, do y'all realize it's more to the game of football than just picks and fumbles? Do y'all realize when the running backs that we play are breaking off on them big runs, Minka's the one down there stopping them? Do y'all realize Minka has came up big time on 4th down conversions? Do y'all realize that Minka is the reason that Terrell Edmonds has a pick? Because of his pass block? Because of his pass breakup? Like, do y'all realize Minka is out there sticking beautiful defense? Just because you don't see it on the stat sheet doesn't mean he's not out there balling. So I don't want to hear none of that. For all the people out here saying Minka ain't balling, this man literally, because the call shouldn't have been overturned, this man literally blocked the punt, picked it up, and took it back to the crib. I don't want to hear nothing about Minka not balling just because he ain't getting picks and fumbles and all that. That's not going to come his way every time. But he does everything else good on that field. And the main ones talking don't even be the one watching the Steelers game. So it's like, calm down, bro. Minka, keep doing right what you doing. Now, speaking of Terrell Edmonds, bro, Terrell Edmonds has so much potential, and it's just not prevailing. Like, it's just not showing. It's not showing. He has so much potential. He got killed by Randall Cobb on Sunday. Now, I know you ain't going to be on Minka level, but if you could at least be close to that, our defense would be even more dominant. You just got to use your head. Just use your head. From here on out, just use your head, bro. Because you shouldn't have got burnt by Randall Cobb on that play. We're going to talk about the D-line. Stephen Tuitt is working to make his way back. I will be excited about that. But I love how Chris Wormley is really playing great this year. Chris Wormley is playing amazing this year. He's always pressuring the backfield, getting involved on run plays. He forced a fumble on Aaron Jones last week. He's always getting involved. It's just great. Him and Cam up there, that's a good duo. We're set up there. And you already know who on the other sides. Alex Highsmith, TJ Watt, Melvin Ingram. TJ Watt has played 2.5 games. I believe he literally leads the league in forced fumbles. And I think he's second in sacks. And he's only played 2.5 games. Because remember, he missed that Bengals game. Or no, sorry, he missed the Raiders game? I think he missed the Raiders game. And he played, no. I'm sorry. He played half the Bengals game and he didn't play the Raiders game. So yeah, just great, man. Like, TJ Watt is just great. Like, when it's all said and done, he going down as one of the greatest of all time. He literally is walking in the steps of his brother, J.J. Watt. Difference is they rob him every year, that Defensive Player of the Year. He should be a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. But it is what it is. It is what it is, because he on the vengeance. He going to get his. But, honestly, I really don't have too much to say about the defense. For the most part, the defense balls out. They have always balled out. It's just, obviously, we can't play defense for 4 quarters. Like, once we get to that 4th quarter, I see how it starts to break down. But that's the offense's fault. The offense don't stay on the field long enough. They don't drain the clock long enough for the defense to have time. So, and finally, because I'm done with the defense, finally, Mike Tomlin. Coach T, bro. You got to get this team rallied. You have to get this team rallied up. Because I know 1-3 is really nothing. That's only 2 losses from being 500. I know it's still the beginning of the season, but you got to get these guys rallied, bro. These are young guys. You got to get them rallied like Bill Cowher used to do. Because this ain't going to fly. This is not going to fly. I got to start telling these guys, look, we need to go out there and play Steelers football because this is not it. We need to go out there and play better offense, better defense, better on special teams, better everything. Everything has to be better about this team. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This Denver game and every game after that, we need to play Steelers football. We need to look right. Because schedule don't get no easier. Schedule does not get easier. Literally. After Denver, we go Sunday Night Football, play Seattle. I believe after Seattle, we play the Browns. I believe after the Browns, we play the Chargers. It gets no easier, y'all. Like, it's not going to get easier. Then we hit a stretch where we got to play Minnesota. They're relentless. We get to a stretch where we got to play Titans, Chiefs, Ravens, Browns again. This schedule don't get no easier, y'all. Like, we got to come out here. We got to come out here and make every single game count, bro. Big Ben, it's your last year. I know. Or it should be your last year. But we got to make it count for you. We can't keep going out there and playing like how we playing. Because it's not looking good. If we're going to play every game like how we've been playing these last 4, I guarantee we finish this season 5-12. I guarantee it. If we play every game like that, we're finishing this season 5-12. I just wanted to come here and tell y'all everything that I think we should do, everything that we could do to start from now. To me, every game from now is a playoff game. It's a must win. We need to start a winning streak up. We need to beat Denver. We need to beat Seattle. And then that's where we start. We need to get back to 500, and then we ball out. That's all I wanted to come here and tell y'all, man. I just wanted to come here and tell y'all what we can do, what we should do to be better. Everything we can do to just be better. Put this season back on track. Just put it back on track. So, I will be back tomorrow to tell y'all what we need to do to beat Denver. Shit, I might be back tonight. But I like to make sure all the news drop. I like to make sure I know everything before. That's why I release it on Saturdays, because I want to know everything before, just in case more news drop and then I missed it. So I'll be back tomorrow for y'all, man. I'm going to catch y'all. Hopefully the Steelers can turn this boat around starting Sunday with Denver, and I'm out, bro.